and coming to y'all live and direct. Man, want to give you your flowers, man. Doing some great work out there. So
Thank you, thank you.
keep doing what you're doing. So at this moment, let everybody know who you are and where they can find
It's,
you at.
it's your boy JaaeMusiqq. That's JAA with the X and on the E. Do not forget it, please. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's at JaaeMusiqq, JAAE Music MUSIQQ.
So who is Jay?
Who is Jay? I am a Arizona rapper, Arizona artist. Somebody who is very indulged and serious about their craft and their work. Just someone who's dedicated and has a passion for music.
Joke. Did I say that right?
Joe is my alter ego. Yeah.
So all right. So give us the difference
Yeah,
between
so
those.
Joe is a new alter ego. I came up with him about say about a year and a half ago. I kind of compare it to Nicki Minaj's Roman.
Okay.
Kind of like being able to say the things that I don't necessarily want to say, but it gives me an excuse to be like, oh well, I didn't say it. Joe said it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely when I've got some flame in me, some fire in me, when I got something to say, when somebody pissed me off, or something pissed me off, I feel like that's when I kind of tap back into that bag of Joe. So that's really who he is. He's just somebody who has a louder voice than I do.
What you really want to promote right now?
Right now, I really want to promote my new EP, Diamond Mine. I just dropped on Friday, and also my new music video that I'm dropping tomorrow for a song that's on that EP called Spooky. So make sure y'all check that out. And there's also a continuation to this EP, Diamond Mine, called Diamond Mouth. So it'll be another 9 tracks that I'm giving at the end of this month.
Was definitely checking out that spooky though. You know what I'm saying? That junk been played about it quite a few times. So
I
definitely.
appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that record, it's very. Right now, I'm very heavily inspired by Dochi. Shout out to Dochi.
Big shout out.
Big shout out to Dochi. She definitely is a trooper. She's definitely someone who makes me feel like I need to go harder and push my pen harder in that aspect. And so Spooky is a old one of Dochi's old records back from like 2018, 2019. So that is actually a remix to Dochi's Spooky.
Right.
Coochie is the name of hers, but you know I flipped mine and just made it Spooky. But yeah, so that is me paying homage to Dochi. So thank y'all for streaming Spooky, and this is allowing me to reintroduce this song to a new crowd.
What would you say been your most memorable moment in the studio with another artist?
Back in 2022, shout out to Yana. It's another Arizona artist, big, huge supporter of mine, somebody who's always showing love. We made a couple of records off of one of my earlier projects called Dreams. Just being in that studio session with her, it's just always a core memory. We filmed like a little visualizer while we were in there, so I think that that's why it's a core memory to me. But it was nothing special about that. There was nothing special about the session. I think it was just we was both vibing. You know, we both have a passion for this music stuff. So I think just being in the studio together, we were just feeding off of each other's energy. So that's something that I
Right,
always remember.
right.
You know.
With this your music, right? How does you feel your music help with mental health?
I don't know my music specifically, but I think I've got two answers to that. So I think that my music can help with mental health because it's relatable. It's something it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real life. Whether it's a turn up song or something chill, you feel it in whatever I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It lets you know that you're not the only person going through what you think that you know what I'm saying? Whatever's happening to you is not, you're not the only one. So I think that that's how my music can help in that aspect. But I think for me, it helps me with my mental health because when I am going through these certain things, I have a gateway. I have something to escape to, and I can go right. I can go to the studio. I can go on the stage. So mental health and music, I think, go hand in hand with one another. I think that if you utilize your gift in music, you can create music for others to feel like an audio hug, if that makes
Right,
sense.
right. So how did you decide which song went on your latest project?
So I've been working on these songs for almost a year now. I started working on these songs last November after my birthday mixtape, Tape 24. So it's just been a long time coming. Originally, I only had about 4 or 5 of these records, and I was just gonna push them out like that. But then I kind of pushed it, pulled it back, and then kept working. And I decided to split these tracks. First half is Diamond Mine, and the second half will be Diamond Mouth. So, they go hand in hand. It's a continuation because they were all recorded together. So it honestly, when I was recording these songs that had no direction, I didn't know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to put out. Diamond Mine just kind of became its own entity over time, and here we are.
Out of all your records that you have made, what would you say your most the one dear to you?
The peak of my prime 2, and if not that, my Joe album. But I think the peak of my prime 2 really, really showed um, my skill and just showed myself as an artist and what I'm capable of doing because it was broken into three different genres. So it was rap, it was like hip hop, rap, R&B, and Afrobeat. Just to kind of show that I can make the music that I listen to. I can make the music that I'm inspired by, and that was just me trying. So I think that if there's a person out there, there's people out there who don't know who I am and want to find out and want to know what I'm capable of doing, I think that that's the album to go and listen to because it's such a ombre album. It just, you know what I'm saying. It leads into one another. They're sonically different, but they are cohesive.
So if you could have anybody that you wanted to collab with right now, who would it be?
My number one answer is going to be Nicki Minaj. That's always.
Okay.
But if it
Right.
weren't to be Nicki, it would be Doechii for sure. And if not Doechii, Tyler the Creator. Big Sean would come right after.
So, what's your favorite part of creating your music? Is it like once you hear the beat, like you're like, ooh, I want to I hear the like what I'm gonna do on that, or like you're like, ooh, I already see how I'm gonna perform it.
My favorite part of that process is finding that beat and because I'm the type of artist that I mean the first 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, if I'm locked in with that beat, I'm locked in and always getting that same rush, that same high of oh my gosh, I love this. Oh my gosh, I gotta now I know how I'm gonna attack this when I get on the stage. I know how I'm gonna attack this when I get in the booth or so I think that is my favorite part is scoping out that beat and always feeling that rush again of oh my gosh.
Especially even in the LGBT community, how do you hope your music impacts listeners there as well?
Honestly, I just hope to be a pioneer, and I hope to be, the one that's kind of leading that pack and showing that it is possible and showing that it is doable. It's not impossible. I That's why it's big shout out to Saucy Santana because with him being so flamboyant and him being so loud and colorful, yet still being accepted in the mainstream, he right there lets me know. I put it in in this perspective. It's like when and I revert back to Nicki, but it's like when she was coming out and it gave all of the girls who we know now who are in the mainstream rap, it gave them that hope, it gave them that glimpse in their eye of, oh my gosh, I can do it too.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for me when I see him and I see Lil Nas X and I see these artists on the same stage and performing, doing the same thing that I want to do at the same magnitude. And they're of my community. So I just hope to be that, if not bigger, and I hope to, collaborate with those type of pioneers in this community.
Your brain. Tell us about your brain.
Number one, that is almost like right under me writing my own lyrics. My brand is like my biggest thing. I'm trying to still build and stamp certain things for me to say that this is my brand. I think aesthetic wise, people see my two strand twist or my barrel rolls or my long braids, and they know who I am when I go to a show, or they know who I am when I'm outside. And that's a part of me building that brand and that image is just knowing. Just having people know who I am when I step outside. People who don't know you will want to know who you are when you just exude energy, confidence, and just energy, and you know who you are and what you're capable of when you walk into any building, any show, anything.
We just were talking about Diamond Mine, and again, remind the people of the part 2 that should be coming out here soon.
Yes, the end of this month, the part 2 to Diamond Mine, Diamond Mouth will be available September 26th.
Do you have any upcoming tours, shows, anything else
I
coming?
do. I have a really exciting show coming up on the 28th at the Monarch Theater out here in Phoenix, Arizona. So if anybody is in the area or wants to come and support, that's where it will be. I have the flyer posted up on my Instagram now for all the information. But yeah, that's a really big show that I'm excited for. It's a 10-minute set, so it's you don't get a lot of time with these shows, so that's something that I'm very grateful for. It was a free slot, so it just it worked out. So it's a show that I'm really excited for. It matches my aesthetic right now. It matches the era that I'm in. So it's a good look. So I'm really excited for it.
Give us a couple of your plans. What's coming up? Like
Of
short
course,
term and long term.
my annual birthday mixtape. So every year on my birthday, I drop a mixtape or an EP or something. So
Okay.
of course, after Diamond Mouth drops, I'll let that ride out for a couple months and then start gearing up for the birthday mixtape. My birthday's November 19th, so every year it's always something. So this year,
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so I have my last tape. My last tape for my birthday. I have a song on there called Scorpio Effect. I had to make a song
You
for
already
my
know.
Scorpio people. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, so you know, once tape 25 is out, I'll be working on a third installment to something else. So the true J fans know they could put some
It
pieces
never
together.
stops. It's always coming.
It's
So
constant. It's
Stay
constant. I have to
tuned.
keep going. Yeah, like I was just
any
filming a music video for Spooky on Monday. That'll be out tomorrow, 8 a.m. And then I've got another for Dochi's son. We did like a mic type of video, so that'll be out soon as well. So there's always work to be made and to be done.
so what would you have to say to the younger ones coming up under you? Now you is somebody that people look up to.
To just stay true to yourself and keep going, to never stop, and you have to be crazy to get where you want to be. I think um, being afraid is what stopped me from doing this a long time ago. So I would just tell them to keep going, and if it means whatever crazy means to you, I mean, then if it's your
Right.
passion, then do it, because there's been times where I've done some crazy shit for this music. You know what I'm saying? It's my passion. I'm dedicated, so I'm gonna feed this first before anything else. So
Right.
I don't have no kids. I don't have, you know what I'm saying. I don't have responsibilities in the sense of they have to come first before everything else. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's just me. I'm single. I don't have no kids. It's just me. So I'm married to the music. I'm married to making sure that this shit is right, so that when somebody who can do something with me, when they hear it, they see he's ready. Oh, he ready to go. They go if an A&R were to go on my Instagram right now and start looking through my stuff, is the
Right.
proof is in the pudding. The catalog is hefty. I tell people who try to disrespect me in that sense, I be telling them to check my credentials, because I don't have to say much. All you got to do is look my name up.
So with that being said, right, let the people know who you are and where to follow you at one more time.
Yeah, again, it's your boy JaaeMusiqq. You can find me on Instagram at JaaeMusiqq. That's JAAE Music MUSIQQ.
You miss me, right? Put it on some. Now I'm on my own. You ain't in my ear, bitch, and moaning. You call my phone, I decline it like I'm on a mountain. It's on the roads. You ain't with them hoes. Now we folding. Thought they was bolder until I had them bitches foaming. And like the Wizard of Oz, you cowards don't post a threat. Y'all fighting over them lines like Wicked Witch of the West. And I said that with my chest. Don't run and post on the net. Booking with JAAT, then you know you booking the best.